Hold on. It is hot right now, which I don't get it. I thought it was supposed to be like another couple of weeks of winter. Those gophers, man. Is this? Oh, I see. There's two of you. Okay, hold on. Okay. Didn't even do anything. All right, cool. Got it. Welcome to another. Ah, hold on. God dang it. Keep on forgetting things, man. Hold on. Wait. Turn off the camera real quick. This fan not pointing where I want it to point. Holy. Okay. Ah, dude, I keep on forgetting to push. Keep on forgetting to advertise myself on a new old Twitter, which is like super annoying. We go full screen. Cannot spell on the keyboard. This song is really good. I don't have like art. I'm gonna just do this taxi. Definitely wrong. I'm dying. That's my favorite scene in like Shrek 3. When in like when they I like when Shrek is in the room with Fiona and they're just trying to get to bed. And then a guard walks in and then Shrek's like, somebody better be dying. And then it just cuts to the king as a frog and he's like, I'm dying. I'm like, yeah, man. I guess you would be dying, wouldn't you? Like, it's like it's never really come up. Like, I've never thought about the ideas like, how long do frogs live? You know, like it's not something that's in the back of my mind. What? Like, I've never thought about like the life expectancy of a frog. You know? Send me upwards. Indeed. I might have to start again. What the? Dude, this demo is like super long. There's so much to do here. So much room for activity. I really like this demo, and I'm just like, I need to play this again. I need to finish it up. Oh, it's closed. There's something down there? Yeah, the camera's cool. I like the camera. Oh my god. I like the camera. I kind of like, and I love the design of this frog character. I think he's awesome. I already got that one. I think my biggest, like, maybe I shouldn't start off by complaining. I feel like, I've become privy to just like, isn't this the Chandler round? This isn't the Chandler round one. I thought you meant like, I was thinking about like a guy from like the show Friends. When you said Chandler, I'm like, what are you talking about? This is better than the Chandler from round one, because I am not going to spend $80 plus to have more than an hour's worth of entertainment, you know? I spent like $25 on this game. Can't wait for the real thing to come out. I don't know, it's like I'm looking for something that's entertaining but then not super expensive. And it's like I'll just buy a video game, right? Like, I feel like it's so much easier to do that than it is to like go out. And speaking of not going out, my sister and I have officially started like we've decided that we're like sick and tired of like going out for food. So we decided to start meal prepping this week. And we went out shopping and I spent like $100 on a bunch of shit. Is this early access? It looks nice. Yeah, very early access. Or rather, this is just a demo. Crazy how things can be early access or a demo. It's like, yeah, give us money. I have confidence that it's like they'll deliver the product. I'm confident that they'll deliver the product. It's just, I hate waiting, you know? Like, I'm a guy where I'm just like, dude, it's like, I wish this game was out now, you know? Like, this is the kind of game I want, and it sucks that other people aren't making it. Which is why I'll gladly give them my money. Because they're making a product that I think I would invest in, yes. Yes. And you know what? Speaking of investing in products, those memes, you sent me one earlier today of like the WarioWare stuff. Dude, Mindwave is going nuts right now. I think like Mindwave was like a WarioWare-esque game. And those people were like, oh, okay, it's like we're gonna set up a couple of stretch goals. Dude, they busted. Like they got the game funded probably in a day. And then I think they like smashed through every stretch goal they had. And then on top of that, they made more stretch goals and they also just went right through it. Like these people, like people want WarioWare and they want good WarioWare. Like it's crazy what happens when you take a simple idea that Nintendo made and then you just make a really good like video game out of it. Nuts. And it's like we keep on seeing this whole like, oh no. And we keep on seeing this whole thing where it's just like, oh, you know, like Nintendo has a really cool game, but it's like either they're not bringing it back or they're not putting enough effort into it, which I think WarioWare is definitely a game that could use more effort. Like it's super low budget and they keep on selling it for like $50. Like, come on, man. It's not enough. Either put more content into it or don't sell it for $50. Admit that your game is fucking trash. And like Nintendo has this like excellent habit, and by excellent I mean like horrible habit, of releasing games that have no, you know, they don't have any reason to be the price they are. Like, oh, this is a good one. They just released Donkey Kong Country Returns HD for the Switch. And the second that got like announced, I'm like, I am not buying this shit. And it's like, that game is like, oh, okay, it's like, it's an HD port of a game from the Wii, but it's also the same game that we've been consistently porting over and over again. Like, they had it on the Wii, and then you could play it on the Wii U, and then they ported it to the Nintendo 3DS, and then they ported it again to the Switch. I'm like, guys, what are we doing out here? We need more Donkey Kong games, and this is not it. I don't know anything about the co-op mode. I have not been looking into that game. The only thing I know about that game is that it is $60, which is fucking crazy because it was $50 when it first came out on the Wii, and then it was $40 on the Nintendo 3DS. And for them to like release it for $60 with like no extra things is crazy. Like Nintendo really out here, like every time we like approach the end. I just saw an 8-minute video while I was bored a few weeks ago. Oh yeah, I mean it's probably not good. Like if it's not good, I wouldn't be surprised. Like maybe the port is busted. But it's like I just can't imagine that Nintendo is like doing the right thing by saying, oh, well, it's like, you know, we're gonna release Donkey Kong again, and we're gonna release it for, hold on, the low price of $60. It's like, dude, who the fuck wants the same Donkey Kong game? Are you fucking kidding me? Oh my god. Like, who wants the same Donkey Kong game again? And it's like, you guys don't even make new Donkey Kong games. It's like, I hate when they do that shit. It's always when it's like they're about to release a new console where they're like, release the dog shit, go. And it's not like, you know, it's not like the games that they're releasing are like horrible, but like Donkey Kong, it like gotta be like one of the worst games they've released to date. Like that game, like there's nothing wrong with it, but they're not doing anything to make it better. And they're certainly not doing anything to make it worth $60. Okay, what is this? Where am I? Oh my god. I hate these plank things, man. They're hilarious, but it's like they will just mess up your like your level. Okay, hold on. Oh hell yeah. Okay, cool. Okay, I don't need to go that way anymore. Okay, I need to get in here though, that's for sure. Is there any reason I want to be over here? They should port Kid Icarus Uprising instead, maybe? I'm of the opinion that maybe they should make a sequel. People keep on like asking for ports of things that I'm just like, where's the idea of getting a better game? Like, why would you want the same game again? It's like, why won't you ask for new games? Like, people love being like, port Tomodachi Life over to the Switch. I'm like, do not port that game. Leave that game, like, let that game die on the Nintendo 3DS and make a new one. Like, just make a new Tomodachi Life. Like, why are we begging for the old game that was released in 2014? Like we could just have a new one. It's like, we don't have to do the same thing again. How many of these have I got? 2? I need, what? Where am I going? Hold on, checking the area, checking the premises. Ollie! Okay. Okay. Like, Kid Icarus Uprising is like one of the best Nintendo 3DS games in my opinion, but at the same time, it's like it's limited because it's on the Nintendo 3DS. And so it's just like, oh, it's like, you know, this game is meant to work on the dual screens, you know? And it does. It works great on the dual screens, in my opinion. For the most part, like the controls themselves are ass, and like, you know, like not to the fault of, you know, my goat Masahiro Sakurai. It's just, you know, that's what he had to work with. And then he made Smash Brothers. How can I not forgive him? Keep on climbing on random shit. It's great. But yeah, it's like, you know, I think that Kid Icarus doesn't need a port. I think they could just make a new game instead. Like, you know, but it's, if you really want to, I guess you could make a port of Kid Icarus Uprising, you know? Why not? There's like, I'm not sure if there's that many Nintendo 3DS games where I'm like, oh, I need to play this one again. You know? Like, I just think that they should make new games instead. Like, why are we asking for ports? Where's the imagination? Because it's like, seriously, everyone's been begging for games like Tomodachi and Kid Icarus Uprising ports this entire time. And it's just like, at this point, it's like, yeah, like, I get it, but like, it's been so long. Would you really not just rather have like a new game? Like, you would really just beg for like the same one again? And I think that they should. Like, they should look into making new games specifically, because I think the Switch 2 will like make a great fit for some of these games. And again, Tomodachi and Animal Crossing, fucking Animal Crossing ruined my life. I'm not just joking. Tomodachi and Kid Icarus Uprising, I think would be really good fits for the Switch 2. I think that mouse control is going to go crazy. Again, I'm not sure if I'm seeing anyone talk about it, but I keep on mentioning that I think the controller scheme is gonna go insane. Like, the idea of having a mouse and controller combo is like driving me up the wall. I'm like scratching my neck like a guy that needs his drugs really badly, you know? I'm like an addict. I'm like, I need this. I need them. The clip switches, okay. I can go back now, I think, for the most part. I'm missing one. Where's the last one at? I'll look for it. It's like, dude, like the idea that it's like they have a have I not been here already? Interesting. Okay, what do they want me to do? Down here, maybe? Yeah, it's like the idea of... Oh, there it is. I see it right there. Okay. The idea of them having mouse control is like driving me insane, because it's like, I know that if there's anyone that can like make a lot of use out of such a control scheme, it's definitely Nintendo, you know? Because the one thing that Nintendo... Oh my god, he's here. I got him. The one thing that I know that Nintendo does really well is that they use their gimmicks better than anyone else. For the most part. I think the Wii U is definitely one of the consoles where it's just like, okay, come on, man. And even the Nintendo 3DS, I'm like, you know, like, I like the Nintendo 3DS not because of the gimmick, but because of the library. I think that the Nintendo 3DS has a great selection of games. And actually, funnily enough, apparently Nintendo managed to sell more Nintendo 3DS titles in like in 2024 somehow. Apparently Europe just has like an excess of Nintendo 3DSs and Nintendo 3DS games that they just haven't sold through yet, which I think is nuts. It's like, oh, okay, if they get, I'll be heading out doing homework, man. I'll see you later, Brandon. Don't trip on the way out. Later. How am I supposed to ramble? What? But on the topic of the Nintendo 3DS, I think that console is awesome. If it wasn't for the Wii, I mean, I think my identity is like super confusing, because I label myself as like, oh, like I'm a big fan of the Nintendo Wii, and it's like you'll find me never wanting to boot up my Wii, but it's like my 3DS. Like, I love the 3DS. I think that was my like true first like I think I fell in love with that one more than anything else. And also, like, I kind of started out on the GameCube, not really the Wii. But it's like, I really liked the Miis more than anything. And I kind of like the aesthetic that the Wii brings. It's very simple, very minimalist. Not to the level of the Switch, by the way. Like, it still has its own design. Okay, I was already here. Still missing a few things. Oh, wow. They're like the red coins. Okay, I get it. Like, the Wii's good. Like, the Wii is awesome. It has a lot of good games. I think the gimmick is good for its time, of course. You know, nowadays, I think people will... You'll find some people hard-pressed to be like, oh, well, I mean, you know, motion controls are cool, but it's like, I don't enjoy them now. Like, I think it's mostly like that. Like, I play Odyssey, and I'm just like, dude, come on, man. Let's do button controls. Like, your game has to be, like, super specifically focused on motion controls, and you have to make a good job of doing it, too. Like, I think WarioWare Move It is pretty good. Is it a game that I'm picking up? Hell no. But it's fine. Like, I think it's good. Like, I played it. But you don't see me, like, itching to, like, play that game again. Like, that game is fine. Like, it's fun. But it's, like... And it sounds like great. And I think Nintendo, like, with their gimmick, it's like, yeah, you know. If anything, what I think is more important is that if they are going to be doing something like this, that it's like, oh, okay, we have the ability to port over Wii games and stuff, you know? That's really what I care about. It's like, because they have these Joy-Cons, they can still port their Wii games over and not lose the feel for them, while also updating them to a more modern standard, which I think is fine. Same thing with, like, Kid Icarus Uprising. Like, while I think those games are cool, and then, you know, it would be nice if they ported them, I'm a little, I think I'm asking for more here. Like, I think it'd be better if we had new games, just because these new control schemes could offer themselves to a better experience. Again, mostly pointing in the way of Tamagotchi Life and Kid Icarus. Like, they could definitely use that mouse. They could definitely use that mouse, man. What other 3DS games? Like, I don't know. Like, I'm thinking, maybe Rhythm Heaven? Hell no. Rhythm Heaven can do its own thing, and it's not that. I think Rhythm Heaven would probably be better just using motion controls at this rate. Let's see, 10. Haven't I already done this? Camera's a little funky, but I'm sure I've done this already. We still haven't gotten the Rhythm Heaven game yet, which is crazy. I heard that, you know, these are always rumors, but apparently there's supposed to be a Nintendo Direct for the Switch. One last one or something, you know, just to really squeeze out that value. Is this really? I'm about to say, like, come on, man. But I think it's fine. Like, if there's one more, like, if they're really not releasing the Switch 2 until the middle of the year, I mean, I guess. Sure, man, why not? I just think that it's weird. But it's fine. I think Nintendo just has other plans. And they're doing this thing where, like, oh, well, we're still going to support the Switch. Because, you know, we don't want to alienate our fan base. But they always say that shit. And people always listen because it's like, oh, they care. It's like, no, they don't. Anyways, my bad. Have to be a little patient, I guess. It's like they're like, oh yeah, you know, we're gonna support it because we have a fan base of this many people, and it's like, you know, all these people own Switches, and we don't want to just leave them out in the dark. But it's like, dude, come on, man. You and I, like, come on, like, Nintendo, like, don't lie to me. You're lying to me, the consumer, who you keep on lying to. Of course, like, you know, it's just for the sake of people who are worried. There's definitely people out there that aren't willing or able to upgrade immediately, which I get. I understand the need to continue having some, like, I understand the need to continue having some, like, titles for the Switch 1, but my biggest issue is that they're fucking garbage. Like, the titles aren't good, man. Oh, hold on. What do we have here? Like, I know people will definitely come up and argue that some games are, like, really, really good. But it's like, I think most of the games that came out in 2024 are, like, just okay. And then anything else that came out that's coming out in 2025, they're like, okay, Donkey Kong is a fucking miss. Like, that game is like, nah, like, come on, man. Why would you offer me something like this? Like, this is ridiculous. Like, absolutely ridiculous that you'd even consider me spending $60 on this. It's like, I get it, but it's like, I want a new Donkey Kong experience. You guys keep on doing the same thing over and over again. And you're not even doing it right. You're not even doing it well. The game doesn't even have quality control. Apparently it runs worse than, like, the 3DS version or the Wii version, one of the two, which is stupid. Like, why? It's like, come on, man. If you're going to call it HD, at least put in the effort to actually make the upgrades worth it and make it worth that extra $20. But it's like, nah, we're just gonna port it over. And people are definitely going to buy it. And it's like, on the right, people will buy it. Guys, did you hear about the new Donkey Kong game? Yeah, man. And I heard about it in 2010, and then again in like 2018. And I don't know why you guys keep on buying these products. And like, these are not products that are that deserve your money. But whatever. Xenoblade Chronicles X is just another one of those titles. That one I don't really have too much of an opinion on yet. By the looks of it, you know, Monolith Soft I think does a good job of making their games good, and I'll give them credit where credit's due. But it's also Xenoblade, and well, that again, that one I just don't care about. So again, I don't have a dog in that race. That one is like its own beast, which is fine. I think Xenoblade fans are probably gonna enjoy Xenoblade X, probably. Also, it just gives them a chance to not have to deal with losing an Xenoblade title to you know, to the Wii U, because the Wii U just it sold 13 million copies, and they're probably kind of broken right now. Like, I don't know, weird that they would just break. So it's fine. It's cut off. There's one more. There's two more, and then four. Oh, wait, why are those two like that? So Xenoblade, I'm okay with. I believe Nintendo has stated that they are definitely releasing Pokemon Legends ZA and Metroid Prime 4 on Switch 2, or I mean on Switch 1 rather, which I'm like, they're committed. I'll give them that. What the hell is going on here? They're committed to giving people, you know, that product, which sure, but it's like I definitely don't trust the Pokemon company to like do anything good. Guys, for reals this time, we're working on it. Yeah, all right. I'll see you when it's done, man. They're gonna show off the new Pokemon game this month, which is cool. I can't wait. I'm excited for a new Pokemon game. I like Pokemon. Gonna have to come out and say it. I am a big fan of the Pokemon titles, but I did. The hell? Is that really all of them? There's like two more missing. I'm a little intrigued. I wonder if the demo just doesn't have all eight of them just because it's a demo, you know? Maybe there's like an area I can't go to. They're there. Who knows? What happened? I want to go over there. And then in Metroid Prime 4, I mean, I think Retro's working on that. Like, I'm sure they can make their games look good. I have faith in them. Retro Studios. I have faith that they can make a game look good. I'm just more curious to know how it's actually gonna run. Like, does Metroid Prime 4 run well on a Switch 1? Like, for me, because to me that seems like a game that's more suitable for like the Switch 2, and not really the Switch 1. But I'm also like not the biggest Metroid Prime fan. So I again, it's more like I don't have a dog in that race kind of deal. And I played Metroid Prime Remastered, and I tried giving it like a fair shot. Like, I buckled down and then played the game, and then I got bored and I stopped. And then I'm like, all right, we're gonna play it for reals this time. And then I buckled in and played it again, got farther, and then just stopped playing it. Presumptuously, that is not a game for me. Like I gave it a fair shot. Like, I tried playing it, but it's like, yeah, like I guess I just don't vibe with it. I guess that game isn't for me. So I'm not like super concerned about Metroid Prime 4. A, because the quality looks good, and B, it's not a game that I think I'm gonna pick up. I might if like the hype is cool, but it's like even then it's like I don't really want to. That's another $60 I really don't have it. If I gotta spend it on something, maybe it's not gonna be Metroid Prime 4, you know? Like, maybe it'll be something that I want, as opposed to like what Nintendo's making me believe is good. Where am I? So yeah, that's like what we have in terms of Switch games right now. Just the Force stuff. Again, there's a supposed direct that's gonna reveal more stuff, and I'm also like, all right, well, cool. It's like I like the idea that they're gonna show off more stuff, but I'm also sitting here like, yeah, but you guys are also the same people that like just released a bunch of garbage. And not garbage, you know, it's not like they're not awful games. Again, it's just It's like, come on. It's like, some of these games just don't scream like, oh, wow. It's like, we really, we're really putting in all the effort. Donkey Kong really, like, spoils that mood for me. Like, Donkey Kong? What a foul mechanism of a game that Nintendo has unleashed. For the simple purpose of trying to make a quick buck. We're making game for Switch owners, we swear. Yeah, man. Anything down there? Launch stars, cool. I think what the devs need to do is that they need to add a sound for the jumping that isn't a small dink. I make a dink as a joke, but like getting hit, it like feels more impactful than like than like letting myself like jump on an enemy. Like I hear like a dunk. It's not a very like I needed them to like add a sound that's super obvious that I jumped on an enemy. I feel like a lot of the other like sound elements here like are good. Like I especially like Kero himself. Like I like the way he like makes noises. I like his ooh-ee. You know, I like him. You know, I like this frog guy. I think he's cool. And it's like, you know, you're in the water and then you hear the pitter patter of like me in the water. But it's like the jumping. I think the jumping needs some work. I just need it to sound better. I need it to sound like I'm actually hitting something. In such a way where they will be stomped. I'm gonna stomp you. I keep on stomping. Going the wrong way. Oh, good heavens. They also gotta appeal to, you know, the modern day player. I'm just a little upset. The Donkey Kong keeps on getting shafted, you know. I wish Donkey Kong was getting the royal treatment. Like I wish he was like everyone else. I wish Nintendo cared more, but they don't. Send him to our worst developing team. On it, boss. Less than stellar port coming right up. But right now, like, what's on my mind is, like, it's mostly that Nintendo Direct. Which is weird. They're like, today they're like, oh, it'll be at 6 in the morning. I'm like, okay. Weird. I'm like, why did you announce that today? Like, not, like, I don't mind. It's just, like, I don't know. It's like, it's just weird that it's like they didn't announce a time. And they're like, 2 weeks. And then we'll announce the time. And it's like, damn. Like, I don't get that move. But it's like, again, it's like, you know, I guess they know better than I do, you know. What do I know about announcing my time with my announcement? It'll be at 6 in the morning. You better be up. I'm like, all right. I mean, I will. I was thinking about calling the day off, but it's like, I think I already have the following day. Or like, I have that weekend off already. Like, I have places to be that weekend. They just so happen to ruin my plans. Like, I'm going to be at a convention. Which sucks, because that means that I have no time for content. So I gotta be up. Gotta be like making content. Wow, I was really just right there, wasn't I? There is a plane here, and I'm afraid he's gonna nab me, so I'm just gonna jump and grab it. Okay. You fool. Okay, I don't think I fell all the way to the bottom, which is nice. Can I speak to the... Oh, there's another... Oh, there's 2 more over there. How do I get over there? Okay, there's nothing here. The idea that you only need 6 of the coins when there's 8 available in the stage might drive me up a wall, but... How do I get over there in the first place? Okay. I feel like that one from like Prince Charming from like Cinderella 3. And then like his dad, the king, is telling him not to go down the stairs. And they're like, okay. He just throws himself out the window instead. Dude's fucking nuts. It's like, alright. Yeah, like I guess, you know. He listened. He didn't go down the stairs. He just jumped off. It's like, yeah, like I get the idea, but it's like, what if you like broke your neck? What if you? And that's him jumping out the window. Oh, that's so good. Yeah, but it's like the idea of like jumping out of anything, especially a building that high. You have no consideration for yourself. Care for yourself a little. Have a little hesitation. That dude just full sends it and he kills me every time he does it. And himself. Cinderella, I broke my neck to be here with you. Wow, okay. And you know what? She'd love it. Some modern day chick would definitely think that's romantic, that you broke your neck to be with them. All I'm saying, fellas, is that maybe you should start jumping out of windows to impress a woman. Forget this whole throwing rocks at the window and then playing a boombox outside of her house type of deal. Just jump right out of the window. Break your neck. Who doesn't love some dedication, you know? Oh, this backflip is crazy. It's just like, there's like extra control in the air that Mario's backflip doesn't have. It's so nice. The triple jump could definitely use some tweaking, my opinion. The triple jump has like this certain stiffness to it that I don't really enjoy. Like Mario's triple jump, it's like, oh, okay, you triple jump and then you feel that third jump. Like the camera will like zoom over you because you're just getting up so high. And then it's like this one, it's like, okay, I have jumped 3 times. Okay, we've already been up here before. The long jumps are good here, though. Long jumps are really good. I will say, I love that you can triple jump out of anything. No matter your positioning. If you're good enough, of course. Triple jump off of this. Either way, cool triple jump. And you know what scares me? The existence of a new 3D Mario. Not because I don't want to play, but because I don't want to know. Like, the more ignorant that I am right now, like, the better I'll be. Like, I'll just be happier if I think that means I got him. The more ignorant that I am, the better I'll be. Like, that means I don't have to be all anxious about waiting for a new Mario game. It's like, it'll come when it's here. It sucks that they always need, like, time to advertise their games and stuff. And, of course, just let it get ready. Like, oh, we're polishing our games. And I'm like, damn it. They got me again. They're so good. Yeah, we're working to make sure that our games aren't garbage. Yeah, like, I get it. I'm just impatient, you know? Definitely not a unique problem, but definitely a problem. That it's like, I'm definitely just going through. What happened, Woodman? Why is Woodman from Mega Man here? Woodman is funny. But it's like, I don't know what I'm gonna do with this Mario game because I'm just gonna be nervous. Yo, there a train around here or a bus or something? There's no frogs. As long as I'm on this side of the road, it should be fine because there's no one behind me. Oh wait, it's one direction? Wait! Should I be walking on the streets, huh? Oh, the fact that you can triple jump out of a long jump though is kind of crazy. I feel like there's a game that I play that will have a similar mechanic where it's like I'll do a specific type of jump and then I'll triple jump. I think it might be Mario 64, if I'm not mistaken. I think you can no, it's Odyssey. Odyssey has this thing where it's like You can do like what is it? What kind of a jump is it? I'm forgetting what kind of jump. You can do intro or triple jump, but it's cool. I'm like, oh dang. Triple jump. Oh right, I forgot about the question mark. I don't know what those do, but there was one back there. I'm gonna go grab it. Very banjo feel. Sonic music? It reminds me of Sonic music. It's cool. I'm missing 2 here? That's crazy. Okay, there's one over there. I bet you there's one here. Or somewhere around here. Because now that I got these blocks opened up. Very cool. Oh, never mind. Yeah, I'm like, just go ahead. Oh my god, he's stuck up under me. I wasn't watching. Is there a way to get up? Yeah, it sounds like a little dink. I don't like that jumping noise. Ow. Now that I like. Hitting yourself in the face is really funny. Oh, come on. To climb higher? What am I doing here? Of course. Of course I've already been here. There's a guy over there. Stop spinning. I'm bored now, man. My bad. Didn't mean to take away the thing. I'm wondering what those do. I genuinely don't have a clue. Okay, I see beams. Why did I not get that earlier? That's weird. Let me jump. Nice. I didn't confirm the jump because I couldn't hear it, but I mean, you know, I did it. They got platforming. I like the level design. I like this part in particular by like a lot. This one's cool. The level design, the theming of it, the music, this frog just being cool. These planes are annoying me though. That's another one. Oh, really? I haven't gotten that one? Alright, cool. Oh, come on, dude. I cannot believe that. I will say they certainly picked a good character for all this stuff. A frog? That means that he has good swimming and good jumping. I like that. Now I can't do that. Like, I have to come up with my own idea. What kind of creature should I make my 3D platform based off on? Maybe I should just do the Nintendo approach and make the game first. And then I'll decide on the creature. What's going on over here, bud? To use a spot to hide when playing anything with friends. Going up just here to relax, taking a break every now and then is quite nice. Indeed. Quite right. Quite right, I say. Oh. These planes keep on hitting me, man. It's kind of annoying. That's my own fault. That's not the game's fault. I just like that they're bird planes. They're really funny as enemies. Ah, okay. Good level design. Then you just long jump again. Yeah, the game's telling you to just long jump. Alright, I think that's all of that. Where's that one level that I was just at? I want to go over there. Is there anything over here? Just a start? Okay. How do I get to that one section? Love that he just jumps like that. Regalia Seaside. Should be over there. Yeah, the walk suit is always just gonna be kind of lame, just because it's a frog, and he, you know, and he's got these feet, got these flappers on him. Okay, I saw a thing that I wanted to grab, and I forgot to grab it. Oh, hell no. Still, good level design regardless. I like the idea that you can just quickly swim back up. I think that maybe that should just send up, depending on the direction it is facing. Because it's crazy that it sent me in a direction I did not want to go. Like, maybe you should just send upwards every time. Especially if you're making me come at it from an angle. Bing. Bong. Okay, how do I get around? Ah, hell no, I'm not picking those up again. Backwards, whoops. Okay, let me go this way. I want to drop off from, like, this angle. Which is probably why they have all these spiders here. Okay, cool. I don't know what they do, but I'd like to know. Probably by going back to the start, I might find something out. After all, this is my last stream of this game, so... Because I'm at a demo. It's like I want to play, like Boom Buster. Because Boom Buster has cool movement for a 2D platformer, and I like the idea of it. And it's like, yeah, it's like, I could replay the same 5 levels in tutorial over and over again, but it's like, that's bound to get stale at some point. So I'm letting it simmer down. I'm letting it get out of my system, detoxing from the games that I want. So that way, in the future, when they come out, I'm just going to be pumped to play them again. But I think that's a very common thing to feel, right? Like, surely, like, everyone feels that way, and it's like, oh, well, maybe I'm just not going to play it anymore, so that way I don't get bored of it. Like, listening to the same song over and over again, like, yeah, it's good, but it's, like, too much, and it's like, you're definitely going to get bored of it. Okay, cool. Finally did all that. Let me come back and grab this. Love the way he jiggies. Okay. I think that's it here. Is there anything else for me to do? 19 stars is, like, an unusually odd number of stars to, like, end on. Or whatever these crystals are. Send me into the house. The Spants and Pangles have been very aggressive lately. The Plangles. The Spants, huh? House is not real. Very bricked up type of house. Just here for display. I'm one of the many tip signs. Okay, I'm not gonna read you, but what I really wanted to do is read this. The what? The teats. The what? It's just they might be the hint or the tip. It doesn't look like an H. What is this word? The what? The something on this sign is useful. I don't know what that's saying. I genuinely cannot read what that second word is. All right, well, hieroglyphics ain't working that out either, so just leave it alone for now. I think that might be it actually for this game, which is weird. Again, I feel like there should be like a even number of stars. Again, it's like if you're doing this, why would you not put it like end it on 20? Could be that I missed an area with like one thing to it, but it's like doesn't feel very likely. The playing goals. Can't go over there, all right. Oh, look at that. The bus arrived. By the way, having that like that horn was crazy. Took them long enough, but I finally got here and I can get back to my lovely beach. Wow. They really only had 19? Like, no, not only. Like, that's a lot for a demo. Again, I was like, if you were going to do me like that, at least do 18. Like, come on. 18, I would have been like, sure, it makes sense to me. No, but that's cool. I like this game a lot. I can't wait for it to, actually come out. It's going to be cool when it does. Yeah, so that's Kero Quest 64. John Cartwright? Simple flips. It's really funny. But yeah, that's a good video game. All right, it's time for me to get set up on Mario Kart because I think that was it for the demo. Like, there's nothing more options. Not even that. Like, I just clicked on options. I don't want to continue the game. I don't think there's anything else to do. So yeah, so we'll close that out. Damn it, there's ads coming up. Huh. I haven't loaded up. Like, the ads are just a little late tonight. Let's do Mario Kart. Let's do Mario Kart. I wonder how it's gonna show up on the screen, because the screen is specifically built for widescreen stuff and not really 64 stuff. But it's kind of cool, I guess. I wanted to do time trials, but I was playing some of the extra game modes. And, dude, they have, like, a balloon race. So it's all, like... It's cool. It's really good. I like the idea. And then they have the elimination, which is kind of like, the Battle Royale survival mode, which makes me feel like a new Mario Kart could definitely do something like that. Like, that'd be kind of cool. I want to do some balloon race, but I'm waiting for this ad to, like, kick in. Because I don't want to just be like, oh, let me start a race. And then it's like, oh, now the ads are here. In the meantime, I think... what should I do? With just such bad timing. Like, I could have used one more crystal on Kero Quest 64. It would have given me, I think, enough time to be like, oh, I'm gonna set up for the next game. Let me kill the emulator real quick. And then we'll give you a sneak peek into what we're doing at some point in the future. Now, this is Smash Remix. Which is cool because it's Smash 64, but it's got like a lot of extra stuff to it, which is nice because I'm not like I started with Melee, which sucks because that means that I immediately was never going to like this game, like ever again. Like, there was just no way that I was gonna be like, yeah, I'm gonna play this one. Like, this game is kind of bad. And it's not its fault, like, it's not like it's bad on purpose. It's bad because it's the first game. And it's like they literally just made an improvement every time. You get one match. So this is a character named Marina, and she's from Mischief Makers. And I don't know much about the game, but I like her design in this game. She's super cool, and she's got like multiple jumps. And she's like a grappler for some reason. By the way, everyone in this game only has 3 special moves, as opposed to having like 4 or more, depending on who you are. Come on. And the controls are very different than what I'm used to. So, I like this battlefield, though. She might be dead. Okay, ads are starting up. I will be right back. Holy. Okay. Yo, hold on. Check this out. So, sister and I have like started dieting. So we had these prep bowls that we've been making. And I have a buffalo chicken with some pasta, and those are 2 dumplings on top. It's really hot right now, so I'm gonna definitely wait to eat it, but it's been going pretty well, all things considered. Which is cool. Like I like this idea of buying like a bunch of ingredients on a weekend and then just making meals that you know are gonna be good, like in terms of taste, and then um they're healthier than just eating out all the time because it's like I have this issue. Like if there's no food, I'm definitely just gonna go out and eat. So instead of just deciding to go out every day for food, like maybe twice a day even, it's like I go with my sister shopping on the weekends, and then I pay for the groceries, and then she just makes the food, and then that way we help each other out there because she needs some more money, and I need, you know, I need someone to make the food for me, and that's a personal thing that I gotta get over. But it's cool. I like the idea that we're helping each other. It's a better both of us, you know. You know, we each have our certain set of skills that are useful to each other. You know, she makes the food and I pay for it. Trust me, requires a lot of non-spending in order to be able to have that extra money at the end of the week. What happened to the spoon? Hold on, let me get some water in too. I ate some Jello right now because again my food's really hot. I don't want to just like let it burn me. I'm not trying to eat it like that. Like I want to get done with stream first. Hold on, what is going on here? I have a mess here. What the fuck? Oh, it's hot. Okay. Okay. Enough Smash Brothers. Enough of my favorite game in the whole world. Play some real video games, shall we? Yeah, Smash is like definitely my favorite series by a long shot. And it's bad when it's all like, it's really bad when it's all like, when Sakurai tweets the word "wow" and everyone's like, ah. It's like, dude, stop, leave him alone. Poor guy. He can't do or say anything. Everyone's just on his dick. Well, I want Smash. It's like, all right, man, I get it. Damn. Why is the balloon green now? Okay, I think I did all the cups. Damn, is this everything? In an hour? I mean, it's definitely doable. Let's go ahead and run the... I'm just gonna run it. What does this mean? Ah, we'll just go regular. And then we'll do the other stuff. So it's the entire thing. Which is like a lot, you know? This music is hilarious. And it was like, it's definitely made for a kid's game. And it's like, it's got all these like instruments that make it sound all cartoony and stuff. It's really funny. By the way, like I've never been more excited to announce this, but I have played a lot of Mario Kart Tour, the mobile game, and I've recently come back to playing it. And it's like, it's not playing it that excites me, but it's the idea that it's like they have mechanics that could definitely be used in the next Mario Kart that I'd be like, dude, it's like, this is awesome. I can't wait. I'm gonna make a video about it. But the first video that's coming out soon is gonna be my top 10 games of 2024. I had to take some time and think about the games that I really cared about and I thought were good, and for what reasons they were good. Because there's some games that I'm just like, oh, this has to be up here, and it's like, well, no, it doesn't. Like, it doesn't have to be all the way up there. You know, it's like, it's a good game, but it's like, there's definitely some things where I'm just like, this could have been better. And it's like, I'm thinking about which games. It's like, I don't want to just be like, oh, this game. Because it's like, then it feels like I'm picking it based off of like biases. And I really want to be objective when picking out my top 10 games. So I had to, again, I had to take the whole like month thinking about what games I thought were good. And I finally came up with my list. Like, I mean, I had the list of games a while ago. What was stressing me out was the order. It's like, which one's game of the year and which ones are deserving to be game of the year, but just has like a thing or two stopping them, you know? And so it's like, it came to my attention that I had to like really think about what I was working with. And like, there was a lot of good stuff in 2024, despite the fact that Nintendo had very, I don't think minimal is the right word. And it's weird because if I say mediocre, people are definitely going to get mad at me. What do you mean you didn't like some of the games in 2024? It's like, yeah, man, some of the games are like, all right. I got like Mario Party, you know? Like, that was my one game for 2024 where I was super happy. I was so excited for Brothership. Well, no, not excited. I thought it was okay. I was excited for whatchamacallins, that Zelda game, and it disappointed. Just outright, like, just do not expect that in my top 10. Like, that is that's not like a bad game. It says it made me sad, it made me a little upset, and you know, I get to leave it now. I get to leave it in the past. I think it's a game that a lot of people are gonna forget with time, which kind of sucks because it's like, it's not, again, a bad game. Just it just doesn't carry the same amount of weight that like a traditional title would. It sucks because it's like, it's cool to see Nintendo experiment with like new ideas, but sometimes it's like, you know, they just don't come out the way that I'm assuming they were expecting it. No way! Oh my god, I got fourth. Dude, that fucking chain jump. Oh, I hate that turn so much. That turn at the start has always been a nasty one. That's crazy. How many points did I lose? I got 1. Okay. So not bad. It's just, damn it. This game has achievements, by the way. And one of them is like to not get knocked out during like one of these races. And it's like, oh, damn. Like, maybe they want me to do that here. And it's like, I immediately fuck up on round 2. Instead of to just keep on playing. I think a game like Mario Kart should have achievements. Because it's such a simple game that it's just having different little goals to obtain. Even if it's just like a profile thing. Oh my god, I got it. But not every game needs achievements. I'm a Luigi number 1. True. I'm a Luigi number... The voice acting here is nuts, by the way. It's really good. Dig the new layout, by the way. Dude, I spent all night yesterday, like, working to get this right. Because I just could not, like, come up with a way to make this work, man. And I'm just like, damn. It's like, it's just, nothing is working. Like, it wasn't like making the layout itself. It's like getting all my elements back together. Like, my alerts. Like, the chat box, like, was a particularly tough thing to crack. I'm just like, I could not get it in a good spot where I thought it was readable and like, and it fits, you know, like it just wasn't working out. So it took me a long time to get that right. It sucked, but it's like coming up with like the actual like overlay. That was the fun part. Like, I like that part the most. I do like the Photoshop stuff. So it's cool to see that it's like, oh, it's like, you know, just, it's like, I was just looking at the design of the Wii menu. I'm like, all right, like, let's see if I can recreate some of this stuff. And it looks like it looks like the Wii menu. Like, it kind of does look like it, doesn't it? And I'm just like, dude, like, that's so cool. Like, I just love the idea that I can recreate the way that something looks, you know, using Photoshop and stuff. Like, it's so cool. And I had a good time. Yeah, it's like, I know that my stream is like not very quote-unquote professional, but oh my god, are you kidding me? But it's like, all it really takes sometimes is like, I just gotta like sit down and buckle up. And it's like, I can do it. Like, I can make my own design and stuff. It's just, I don't always want to take the time and effort, and it takes a lot of time and effort sometimes. Like, again, what particularly was catching me yesterday was that the chat box and the alerts were taking me a while to set up. Can I get in first? Can I get in second? What the hell? What the fuck? Why did they do that to me? Why did they pass me like that? First slap screwed me, man. But yeah, it's like, you know, the layout's cool. But yeah, I think my boy Gurf, his name is like Rian or something in my Discord. But he's like, it's kind of boring in the middle. I'm like, I know. I was planning on putting something there, but I just couldn't think of what to put, and I just didn't have enough time today. It's like I was busy gaming. I gotta stop doing that. I'm so addicted to the game, man. Like I just can't stop playing games. Fucking love video games. And I'm always like, yeah, it's like, you know, I could play some of this new stuff. Like I still have to play Brothership, because it's like someone's gonna ask me about it at some point, and it's like, what am I gonna do when I don't have an answer? The answer is that I thought it was boring, and I stopped playing it. It's like they have cool ideas in that game, but I'm just like, they're cool ideas, but they're not executed well, and I think the story is kind of boring. And it's like, if the answer to that problem is that I have to keep on playing the game, well, fucking, I don't want to keep on playing the game because it's boring. It's like, if your game takes 30 hours to pick up, like, I don't want to put in that time and effort. Like, come on, man. I have other things to do. I'm busy. There are other better games that need to be played, and I'm not playing here for a 40-hour investment. And it's like, just have to play another, like, 20 to 30 hours. Like, it takes 30 hours to get to the good part. Why? Why isn't it good from the beginning? That just means that the beginning is bad, right? Oh, but it gets so good later on. Don't care, man. It better be good right off the rip, or else what's the point? Oh, good heavens. Should have been good right off the... Like, as soon as I opened that box, that manual better be cool as hell. That instruction manual better be the coolest thing ever. That better become my literature. Who is this? Is this Toad? That's Wario. Okay. Oh, hell no. He got 5 bananas. Okay, I want to get ahead of him. I hate the way the items work in this game so much. Dude, Peach caught up again? That's crazy. What? Dude, what? She just did that in my face? Why would she do that to me? That's so mean. I mean, I do that, but these are AI. These guys don't have emotions. Oh my god, I stole a balloon. I better ease up. I had the most foul thought in my mind. And I'm just like, you know, like it's a good time to lose all credibility right now, right? On a mediocre joke. Speaking of like mediocre like stuff, Ed is like, my friend Ed is like pining for a podcast. He's like, dude, we have to do a podcast. And I'm all like, dude, first of all, no. Not that, you know, like I wouldn't mind the idea of a podcast. But it's like, if I want a podcast, I want people that are committed to the bit, you know? So sick and tired of this non-commitment stuff. Don't tell me we're going to do something and then we don't do it. That could be me sometimes, though. Sometimes I do need to back out of things. And like, I'm not 100% there when it comes down to a social battery. And I'm just like, dude, it's like, I get that I said yes. I don't want to do it. I do not want to go out anymore. Like, my feelings have now changed. I've been presented with new information. I hate going out. Which sucks, you know, like, sucks when the homies ask you to do something, and it's like, you're like, yeah, I would, because it's the homies, but then it's like, they're doing something that I don't want to do, like, really badly. Or it's like, I'd rather just be at home. And I'm just like, nah, I'm good. I feel bad. I just can't handle a social gathering sometimes. Definitely could be said about my family too. It's like, I love my parents and everything, but it's like, I don't have the energy. What the hell? I do not have the energy to talk to them. Like, it's like, dude, you guys are just saying stuff, and I'm bored of talking to you guys, and I would like to not be here anymore. Like, and I feel bad because it's like, not like I hate them or anything. I just feel bad that I don't want to talk with them. It's like, you know, it's like, I just think that it's way more interesting to talk to like other people. And it's like, and because I feel that way, I'm very exclusively not wanting to talk with my parents. Like, okay, I don't want to go see them. If they come by to my house and they say hello, I am happy to see them. Glad that I get a chance to say hi. But I've been having issues. Just to always make time for family, man, even if you aren't always feeling inclined to speak with them. I don't know. It's just like my family can be like more annoying than they are. Like, dude, he's gonna hit me. Like my family tends to be more annoying than it is like nice to talk with. And don't get me wrong, like it's not like I don't want to talk to them, but like again, it's like there's this sense of it's like, oh, okay, it's like I'm coming over here. And like what really drives me is like it's the fact that I go over and if it's like my sister, brother, and my mom are involved, we're more than likely going to have a problem. Did he just kill me? Did he just like absolutely end me in cold blood? That's nuts. What did he do to me? How did he get me? What the hell? I was barely coming out of iframes. DK is such an asshole. It's just that every time I see my collective family like all together in a spot, like if all 6 of us are involved. No, I mean, don't get me wrong. It's not like I don't ever want to hang out with them. It's just sometimes he'd be like, dude, I'm telling you, it's like if I go over to my parents' place and my brother and my sister and my mom are like in the same like spot, like there's like a good chance that like an argument is gonna break out, and I'm just so sick of it, man. So sick and tired of these people acting like this. It's like you guys are all adults. It's like, and you guys just can't be rational. Y'all have to be starting on some shit. Like, and it's like yeah, like I get it, but it's like, no, I don't want to like deal with all this. You guys are stressing me out, and so they stress me out, and then I don't want to hang out with them, and then they're curious to know why I don't go and see them. It's like, because y'all stress me out. Like, plain and simple. Bad enough that I got to deal with my job. Like, I have to do that, you know? Like, I got to do the job. There is no choice. Like, I have to get up every day and tell a guy that he can't afford to have his chemotherapy, you know? Fucked up, man. Like, what the fuck? Guy calls me today. Like, the hospital's trying to charge me $4,000 to get a scan for my cancer. I'm like, okay, let me call them. So I called them, verified his benefits, and verified the cost of the scan. And I called them back. I'm like, yeah, there's been an error in the case. You would not owe them $4,000. You would owe them $5,000 actually. So go on. Again, I died? Dude, that's crazy. That's crazy. DK is an op, man. And it's like, you know, I'm kind of sick and tired of going into this job. And it's just like, ah, damn. Call this guy and tell him that we're not going to pay them. Call this guy and tell them that, you know, he's going to owe millions of dollars. Call this guy and tell him to go fuck himself. Like, I don't want to tell that to people. It's like, these are innocent people that just want to be going with their day and not have to spend thousands of dollars on medical services because they're paying thousands of dollars on your dumbass insurance. Why are you making me tell them that? Aren't you the soulless one? Why don't you call them? Why don't you tell them that their fucking claim has been denied? It's like, ugh. And it's like, it's always these things. It's like they always with the mindless shit at work too. It's like, oh, higher ups want to see production, and it's like, dude, we're already doing our job. Like, stop breathing down our necks. Nope, not doing that. Not doing that. That was awful. I fell for that not once but twice. Alright, let's do one of these game modes. We got target zones. I want to do that. We just go Mario. Yeah, so I'm just like, you know, like, I'm just kind of sick and tired of this idea that it's like, oh, okay. It's like, yeah, just tell them all this bad stuff. It's like, dude, come on, man. It's like, I don't want to tell them that. Like, I don't want to tell them. What the hell is this thing? I thought it was a time trial. Why is he here? Why is he bumping into me? If he's here, why wouldn't he at least be a ghost? Ghost. Yeah, so I'm just like, yeah, it's stressful, like this job. Like everyone just breathing down my neck. And then it's like, and then it's like, I get off of work, right? And then the joke is that I'm supposed to go say hello to my family, but I know they're gonna stress me the fuck out. So I don't want to see them. and then it's just like they're sad that I don't get this, that I don't want to see them, and then that stresses me out even more. So it's just like, okay, so it's just like it's infinite stress. I go visit them, I'm stressed because I don't want to visit them. I don't visit them, I'm stressed because they're upset that I don't visit them. It's like, god damn it, dude. It's like I don't get a moment to just like I don't have like any time to relax. Like I take these streams as an opportunity to like talk about the one thing I truly enjoy, Nintendo stuff, and live in the agony that no one really likes to talk about Nintendo as much as I do around me. Like I don't have a homie where I can just like vent to this kind of stuff about. Everyone kind of cares, but it's like, you know, it's like they don't really care. Like I care. You definitely don't give a shit. You're busy. You have real world problems to deal with. You know? Yeah, absolutely. 100%. You do not have time for a conversation. Let me get this boost up though. What happened to like Yoshi? Wasn't that guy like following me like just a minute ago? The drifting here goes kind of crazy. You know, and it's like it's so much more effortless to just talk about something on the internet, which is like why I don't want to do this anymore. Yeah, that's a problem. Wait, I want to do an actual race. These are boring. Time trials are boring. I've decided. It has been decreed that time trials are boring as shit, and we're gonna play real video games. The skill is in the fun stuff, man. Like you don't gotta do time trials, man. Like, or whatever. No, yeah. Catching outside on Balloon versus on God. Did I tell you that one time I was in a Smash tournament, and then instead of playing Smash, I decided to play Mario Kart 64 Balloon Battle in a best of 3 set, and I won. But it didn't matter because I was definitely gonna win in Smash Brothers, which I feel bad about. Like I definitely have like an ego an ego issue with Smash. Like I think I'm so much better, right? But I'm not. I'm definitely dog shit. I'm better. Yeah, I'm certainly so good at Smash. I'm like such in the middle with that game. I hate it. Either make me trash completely so that I can't like, you know, I can't be like, oh, all right, well, I'm going to keep on playing it. Both props off when he's O2 gang. Yeah, it's hilarious. Dude, that O2 gang shit is so funny. It's true. Like, I went to a tournament recently and I practiced a bit. But I definitely lost. And it's like definitely half because I was not ready, and the other half because like, dude, like these glasses prevent me from seeing some monitors. Should have got the jersey, to be honest. What jersey? You're talking about like a campfire jersey or something like that? Like I got something like that already. I don't need another one. Campfire was cool, but yeah, man, it was definitely not sustainable. Yeah, I have a jersey. Just I don't wear it because again, I'm not like A, it's like I'm definitely not gonna wear that out in public. I have some decency, and B, they're dead? What the hell? Hey, what's Campfire Esports? Glad I can tell you. What the hell? Mario, what are we doing out here? Get in front of her. Dude, I am Toad. You better stay in the back. Any other place like that though on the west side? Yeah, west side's kind of weird right now. There's like maybe there's simply not enough people in the west side yet, which is why we're running into this problem. Like it's like you look at the east side and there's hell no. I'm not dying to this. What is that, by the way? What's that sitting there? I'm gonna die. I need to not perish here. Hold on. Yeah, but there needs to be another place. The problem is like, you know, it's expensive. And I'm not talking about for like us as consumers. I'm talking about for like people trying to run a business like that. Like that costs money. That's expensive, you know? Like you can't just run that for free. There's a reason why Campfire shut down. Like you can't just run a place like that and expect like the bucks to roll in. And it's like that shit is A, expensive to maintain, and B, you're definitely gonna have to charge a lot. And it's like gaming at home is just never been more convenient. What do they do? Like, what are you talking about? Like in terms of like what Campfire did as a business, they sold you like they're like an internet cafe type of place. Where it's like, oh, it's like, you know, you pay us money and then you get to hang out here for like an X amount of hours. And it's like the idea of being able to play on a super PC in a spot with all your friends together is cool, but also niche. And so it's just like, you know, it's like you can't really, like, you know, like, okay, it's like you're appealing to like an audience that's already kind of like gaming isn't niche anymore, but it's all like, dude, it's like gaming is just so easy to do at home. Why would you go to an internet cafe where it's more expensive and you actually got to go there to like play your games? It's like, bro, like it doesn't pan out. Ain't no way. Yeah, it's like their whole shtick was like, oh, it's like, you know, we you know, it's like, again, yeah, it's like you paid the money and then you got to stay there for like a couple of hours. I think their best things are definitely like, because it's like it was expensive to be in there for a while, and the most bang for their buck thing was the what are they called? The I forgot what they were called. The lock-ins, where it's like for $25 you could just stay there all night, from 8 o'clock at night to 8 o'clock in the morning. 12 hours. You got an overnight in the place, and it's cool. Like that idea was cool, but they only did it once a month, and that was definitely not sustainable for either them in terms of like employees or, you know, just money wise. Yeah, the lock-ins are good. So it's just like the lock-ins were cool, but it's like everything else wasn't. The tournament's obviously cool. It was not enough. Like it was just not enough banging tournaments, you know. I tried running Mario Kart for a bit, and it's like, you know, it did its job for a bit, but it's like, yeah, like those numbers definitely fell off at some point. It's like, yup. Like Turtle and I would pop our head in to see if anyone had showed up for the Mario Kart tournament. I'd get a resounding no, and I'm like, all right, Turtle and I are going shopping. You know? I am not losing this. I love this stage, though. This stage is so cool. Like, I don't know what game this is from, but it's really, really cool to see it. I better not be losing to this. Being in fourth is kind of bad. Yeah, so, like, you know, it feels bad because I liked them. I like the owners. I thought they were cool people. Listen, I don't know. I was going to say, I don't know shit about Pocky and Rocky, man. I don't play old man games, you know? I was Wario in fourth. You ever been so bad that you're fourth place in a race? Wario's right fucking there. What are you talking about? Dude, Wario stuck past the fucking Lakitu. They dropped me off. Put me back in, Chief. Immediate, dude. Toad is like about to lose. He's about to die somehow. Whoever's in second is about to lose. Whoever's in fourth does not have a care in the world, man. We are solid. Go, go, go. Where's Toad at? Kill him. This track is so cool, though. No, 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 no. How did he slip? Let's go. Oh my god, there it is. There's the finish line. Play Pocky and Rocky. I mean, we probably can, right? We could definitely play it on the NSO online, the NES online. Probably, right? It'd be nuts if they didn't have it. Or is it a Super Nintendo game? Because we could just do the online thing. I love the online. I love the NSO adding online to old games. Like, that's so cool. I can't wait for them to do GameCube and Wii, because those games have some of the best multiplayer games in existence, and all we need is for them to add them to the online system. Like, I need Mario Party 4 to have like a decent online, man. Like, that shit's gonna be crazy. All for the price of like almost nothing. Almost, I say, right? I mean, if they added on to the online, I mean, that game does look good. Like, I'm not gonna lie, when I saw it in the stands, I'm just like, wait a minute, like, this is Dark Gauntlet Legacy? Like, this looks cool as shit. I'm like, damn, it's like, if I wasn't so busy. Maybe. I'd definitely be interested. Dude, this track is fucking cool as hell. I love this map, man. It's just the slider from Mario 64. Like, this map is goated as shit. It's the secret slide from the castle, I'm aware. Dude, this is such a good map. Like, this is exactly what I want out of my Mario Kart games. Like, I want them to add, like, maps from the games. Like, this is so sick. Like, this is such a cool idea for a level. And then it's like, you remix the music? It's like, why would they not do that? Like, it's such a free idea, dude. They've done it with, like, Luigi's Mansion. And I'm just like, okay, of course I didn't play Mario Kart DS. And then it's like, they also did it with, what was it? There was another thing. TikTok Clock, right? TikTok Clock is from Mario 64. Which is like, it's cool. Like, I love the idea of, like, you know, being able to race on Mario State. I need you to, like, oh, hell no. He knocked me out of this race. I'm dead. Oh my god, I died. I need Luigi to, like, fuck up tremendously here. There's no way. I'm dead. Oh my god! Oh my god, oh my god, I live as I breathe! Oh my god, I almost died! Dude, I was about to, like, press pause and just give up. But I'm just like, you know what? It's Mario Kart. You better not hit me with that. Okay, now we got a watermelon. That's Dark Brandon in the back, right there. That is a dark looking watermelon, dude. And it's like, I love the idea of being able to race on, like, Super Mario Galaxy stages specifically. Like, Mario Galaxy has, like, some of the coolest level designs in, like, any Mario game ever. Like, that's cool, man. Like, I love that. I'm hoping they do something. Like, they gotta realize at some point that it's like them not adding some of the stages from their games are, like, hurting them. It's like they keep on doing New Donk City. Do that at the very least. You know, that's all I really ask. I'm not asking for a lot. I'm just asking that you add an actual level from the games into the games. Like Mario, hell no, I'm not letting you do this to me. Make a map for Mario Kart out of all the levels 64. That's what I'm saying. Like they need to do that more. Like, I need Bob-omb Battlefield, you know? I mean, I guess they did TikTok Clock already, but it's like they could do more. Like, TikTok Clock is, again, not one of the levels that I particularly enjoy that much. The free camera stuff makes it, like, super nice, though. Like, that free camera, that free camera, like, saves that level hard. Come on, approach. Dumbass Wario got hit by the fucking shell after I told him not to. Hazy Maze Cave? I mean, let's not speak too soon, child. Personal favorites, obviously, I think you could do, Thwomp's Fortress. Bob-omb Battlefield is very good. Tall Mountain would be great. Jolly Roger Bay, funny enough, I think would be a pretty good map. Like, that just feels like it's cool because it's like you can go down into the water and then back up, which I think would be kind of nice. But yeah, you know, I don't think they specifically made anything for, what is the name of that stage? I forget. It's Dry something. Dry Desert, right? Like, I don't think they made a specific level about Dry Desert, but they definitely, like, have inspiration from that level. Like, you have Dry Ruins, you have, I think they're just both called Dry Ruins, but it's like they always feel like they're inspired by Dry Desert from 64. But then again, it's like, oh, it's a generic desert level kind of deal. Yeah, Dry Desert. How behind are we? Shifting Sand. Shifting Sandland is the name. That's crazy. Shifting Sandland is the name of it. Dry Desert is another Mario Kart track 10. Yeah, I guess it's just, I guess maybe it's just not that memorable to me then. Dry. I mean, they have dry deserts and Mario Karts for sure. Like Mario Kart does that same wordplay thing where it said it'll be like, you know, it'll be like Shy Guy Falls, dry desert, uh, dry bone ruins. Oh, I'm dead. I'm certified like cooked. Okay, can I get like a star here or something and not step in the oil? Okay, maybe this one is definitely like no way in hell. Yeah, I let myself go. Shit, I gotta stop doing that. Cool Mountain's pretty good. I like Cool Mountain. I'm trying to name my levels in my thing, you know, some like good stuff. So, grain drained barn. I think I called it grain drained village is what I called it. And then I did a bomb bound beach. Beautiful name for a beach stage like that. Bomb bound beach, because they got bombs there, and it's a beach. Bomb bound. You're bound to run into one at some point. Love that one. My third level is called Snow Flow Slopes. Very good because it's snow and you flow, and then there's slopes. So I like my naming is on point. Like I haven't come with a bad name yet. So you know, definitely very cool that the builder is like awesome. I just don't have an idea of what I'm gonna do for my next level, because it's like I want to start making the hard stuff. But it's like, dude, it was hard making like this third level. Like it was difficult. I'm not done with my level yet. Yeah, I can tell. It's like I had a rough time getting through that third level, and I didn't really, it didn't come out the way I liked it. And it's fine because it's a starting level. I've learned more about how the builder works, so I can make my levels a little more efficient. But dude, it's like it's crazy because it's like I have this giant ass box of nothing, and I filled maybe like a quarter of it. And because of that, when you fall, it's gonna take you like 10 minutes to like die. So good luck falling. Like just don't fall, and you won't be mistreated. And it sucks. That being said, let's do another balloon mode. Go more Mario. Let's do right here. Because it's like, you know, it's like it sucks. It's like the tool is limited by like the design, like so built into the N64. So it's just like, oh, okay, like damn. It's like there are certain limits that you have with the. Come on, man. Dude, it's Hazy Base Cave in the flesh. Yeah, when you said Hazy Maze Cave, I was laughing. I'm just like, I'm like, yeah, like that's one of them. That's one of them. And it's like, you know, it's not bad when they put it like this. Like this is pretty cool. Yo, how's it going? Yeah, like it's like the level's cool. Like I think it's really well built. Like, oh come on, dude. You could have put a sign there. That's so mean. Hold on, wait a minute. Oh, I'm still in the lead? Okay. Okay, Yoshi, I'll be taking that balloon. Oh, it's just so cool. Such a cool game. Dude, this drives me nuts. Like, this is what Nintendo could be doing. This is the sauce that they need in their games. Like, why are we not seeing more tracks like this? Like, look how good they made this. Like, it's so crazy. What is this? I'm playing an extracurricular Mario Kart 64 called Mario Kart 64 Amped Up. And so they've added another 16 tracks, a bunch of extra game modes, and they're updating some of the models and stuff for like the items, I guess. Oh wow, we're down to 2? I better live this. Okay, I have 2 balloons. If I snag one from Yoshi, I can maybe keep like a level ahead. Let me see. He's not in sight. Yeah, balloon racing is super interesting because it's like I should not have gone this way. Because it's like then as soon as you like die, you're out and it's crazy. I'm like, oh, that's cool. That's intense. Hold on, I'm following him. I better not. I missed. I was supposed to go up on the smoke. Dude, this track is crazy. This track is so good. Dude, I am throwing by a a galactic degree. Oh my god, I better not run into one of those. If this on PC or being it's being utilized in some non-appropriate way on a computer potentially. And potentially this computer could have been built by Nintendo. Maybe. Dude, oh, he's such a menace. Oh, you can go this other way too? Calling Nintendo lawyers, take his ticket. Take his entrance from the Switch 2 event and hand it to someone else. No, not that. Okay, hold on. Yoshi is being a menace. Oh my god. Did he just get back in? Okay, hold on. Yeah, and it's like, you know, but it's like the idea that Nintendo would use their own levels to make an actual video game sounds kind of nice, and it's like, it sucks that they're not, because like, look at this. This is great. Confiscating your golden ticket for evidence, I know, right? Dude, I spun out and I thought I lost my own balloon there. Imagine dying by spitting yourself out right before the race ends. Okay, I gotta say that this racing is not as bad as I thought. It's pretty refined in my opinion, actually. Like, I think it's cool. Like, I don't know if I'd ever want to play Super Circuit, but like Mario Kart 64 has some pretty good mechanics for racing. Like, the one on the Game Boy Advance and the one on the Super Nintendo are probably like my least favorite Mario Karts. And you know, it's just because they're old and like outdated, but like this is not bad. Where am I? This map is cool. Super Nintendo walks with the 64 could run, kinda, yeah. But even then, it's like I definitely have my fair share of issues with the Nintendo 64. Like, I definitely have like a following for like their games. Like, I don't like the console as much, but it's like the games that they have on there, like the ones that hit. It's not a lot of them, but the ones that hit for me, they hit. Castlevania, don't they have like a thing already? Didn't they like do a collection? Really overpowered for such small memory. Yeah, and it's like, and it was kind of their own fault too, because it's just like, oh, you know, it's like you know, they had TDs ready at the time. It's like, you know, discs were already a thing, but they just didn't want to jump on the disc thing because they were afraid that people were gonna pirate their games. It's like, yeah, no shit, Sherlock. They're Nintendo games. They're good. Of course they're gonna pirate them. What the fuck? And so it's like because of their fear of being pirated, which definitely happened, probably still. I'm gonna die here. What the hell, man? That was, dude. Oh my god, that racing was bad. But it's like, yeah, because of like them not wanting to get pirated, they like definitely screwed themselves over. Like, they shot themselves in the foot by like letting apparently, like, dude, Final Fantasy VII is huge, and then it's all like, oh, we have it as an exclusive for the new PlayStation. And it's like, PlayStation has cool games, it's got like cool cutscenes, you know, actual music, because it's like, it's not being weighed down by the limitations that were brought on by Nintendo, you know? Right? It's like, it took forever for Final Fantasy VII to actually come out like on the Switch, you know? It's like, it'd be crazy if they didn't, but it's like, still, like, it took a long time. And it's like it was their own like greed, and like, just, it's like when they're in their head, they do the stupidest shit, you know? It's like, oh, we're the best. And it's like, don't ever treat yourself like you're the best, because you're not a giant and you will fall. Like, someone will eventually do something that fucks you over and you lose. Like, the Wii U was definitely like a huge fumble. And it's like because they're like, oh, the Wii was so big, we'll do it again and not do that much better to improve it, and they fucked up big time. They were their own worst enemies. They had no idea. When you're in the lead, then everyone's targeting you. But it's like, okay, right now, let's talk about this right now. Nintendo has a humongous lead on the market right now, right? We're talking about like The Switches have just passed 150 million units sold. They are fat in the lead. And what is Microsoft and Sony doing to combat this situation at hand? Sony is saying we're not making any games for 2024, and we're also canceling 12 different games. Okay, cool competition, man. And what's Microsoft doing? They're buying a bunch of companies and doing nothing with them. Where are the exclusives? You have companies. Well, actually, we'd rather just get along with everyone. And, you know, we're going to be putting all of our games on everyone else's consoles. Bro, I get it, but you're bitch made. Like, come on, man. Put some fight into it. Like, don't give up. And it's like, all right. Like, that's sad. It's like Microsoft, like, you could have had something cool, but it's like, you know, you chose not to play the game properly. And it's like they invested into the Game Pass thing, and it's too early. Like, there's no way that we want to invest in the Game Pass right now because internet is not stable yet. Like, if we could have a stable connection forever and always, then I would say that cloud gaming would be good. But because we don't, and even good internet is not easily affordable, like, cloud gaming just isn't, like, there's no place for it on the market. So they jumped on a thing and they fucked themselves, because it's like, again, it's just these companies are shooting themselves in the foot with every choice that they make about their video games and their consoles and the design that they want to follow. Again, like, Sony thinks that it's all like, oh, we're Sony, we're the best. We're only gonna do creative games that have, like, a cool story to them and, like, flashy cutscenes, and then we're not gonna focus on gameplay. And then it's like, dude, that's boring. We do not care. Astrobot will win Game of the Year. And it's all like, that's embarrassing. If you're a guy who, like, believed that a game that, like, Concord would sell a bunch, and then you just see it go down the drain instantly, not even a fighting chance, right? Concord died before it even came out. It was sad. And it's like, and then you see Astrobot, it's just like, we're a little game. We're built by a team from Sony, and we can be making these types of games, and you don't want to because you don't think that this is the vision, right? Like, this is not what the big consumer wants. But it's not true. People want to play games that are fun. Yeah, it's like Sony is just, like, they got way ahead of themselves with, like, you know, they were big. The PS2 was humongous. And then the PS3 flopped. And then the PS4 was good again. And then the PS5, they're repeating the same mistakes that they're making with the PS3. They think that they're the best. So they're going to do whatever they want. And whatever they want isn't what other people want. So it's like, all right, whatever. And then Microsoft was cool with the 360. And then they did, like, the whole, oh, you got to use Kinect with your Xbox One. Bro, who wants to do that, man? Like, the Wii was a gimmick. Like, let that go. Like, you played the market wrong. You were supposed to not tell people that they were forced to play the Wii for the rest of their lives. But it's to me, people want graphic intensive game with 5K, no plot, annoying game mechanics. You're talking about Death Stranding. Yeah, Death Stranding. Like, it's not even a Death Stranding thing. For me, it's a Kojima thing, where Kojima's just like, I am a video game developer, and I want to make video games, but I want to make video games like movies. And to that, I say, go make movies, but he responds back by saying, I want to make video games. And I'm just like, God damn it. So your design philosophy is still going to be making video games that are like movies, so they're going to be like cool stories, but then there's nothing to do when you actually play them. Alright, cool game, man. I get it, but it's like, I'm not the target audience. Like, there's a reason why people like Nintendo. It's because Nintendo makes games. Like, a lot of what people have is, like, a lot of the issues that people have with Nintendo definitely comes down to, oh, they have cheating practices, you know, like, they're trying to sue Super Mario Market because it's like they're a superstore with the name Super Mario. Dude, let's, like, do other things. Oh, we're gonna shut down fan games, right? We hate our fans. And it's like, why? It's like, why do you do things that people don't like? It's like, you guys could be like the best company on the planet if you guys just did not bother other people, kept making good games, and then made your online better. Yeah, it's like, just making your games fun is like the best formula Because as it turns out, when people play video games, they play them to have fun. But also, the U.S. consumer market's kind of fucked. Like U.S. like consumers, be honk chewing if there's no ball or gun in video game apparently. Because it's like U.S. consumers mostly played Call of Duty and like like Madden, and the NFL stuff. Fucking the NBA games. Like they were playing sports games. It's a quality issue, and Nintendo they don't want making crappy versions of their characters. Yeah, I mean they can. It's like right now my biggest issue with like their IPs and stuff is more like nothing really. I think their IPs are fine. It's just weird that they think that they can. It's like if you're gonna get outdone, it's like if you think that people are going to make a game that's gonna make them not want to play your other games, then maybe you should do something because the best way to fight piracy is to make things readily available. And it's like if you make things available at an affordable rate, I assure you people will stop downloading the stuff on the internet. But it's like, no, instead of doing that, instead of uploading their own ROM onto their store onto their storefront, they're like, yeah, we're just gonna go ahead and sue these guys instead. Dude, I just want to play New Super Mario Brothers Wii on my console. It's like, and you're not giving me that option. Like, dude, I might do something that you don't like if you don't fix that immediately. Yeah, it's like they have so many good games that it's like people love. And it's like, and they're definitely milking the GameCube stuff. Like, I'm mad as hell about the GameCube stuff. Well, we have a port for Pikmin 1, and here's Metroid Prime remastered, and here's Paper Mario: The Thousand Year Door remastered, and we're not gonna do anything else. Like Pikmin 1 and 2, you can have that. And it's like, dude, come on, man. You guys have so many old games. Like, just make the NSO already. Stop fucking dicking around with us. So sick and tired of them. Like hanging on these GameCube games like they're a fucking, like they need to smoke this shit on their own time. I've unlocked frog mode. I don't know what that means. And it's like, yeah, it's like, how's the emulator scene on GameCube? I know N64 is a mess. N64 is definitely a mess, but it's not as bad. I think that most people are appreciative of what our good friend Dolphin is. Everyone turns into a frog. Frog mode, huh? I want to be a really fast frog. I want to do a frog Mario, huh? I really like some of the stages. Oh, no, wait. Ah, damn it. It is this one. Okay, hold on. This has... I don't want to play the game anymore. I want to get off. Oh, hell no. What the hell is this? Bro, what am I doing? There might be more streams of this game, because this game has a bunch of unlockables, and all it takes is for me to just play more of the game to get some of the extra stuff. Yeah, this is hilarious. Yeah, expect more streams of this game. This game is awesome. Hilarious. This... Again, it's like, it's stupid, goofy shit like this. It's like, it's really funny just to have this going. It's really, really funny. Yeah, but it's like, is multiplayer possible? I believe it is, yes. I don't think they have like an online thing built into it, but it's like, I think if we were to like if we were to do, I'm sure there's a thing. And it's like whenever I start playing, it asks me if I want to do multiplayer. The only thing is that since I never do multiplayer, I'm not sure if they're talking about like an online thing or if it's just like locally that they're talking about. Um, but I mean, there's probably a way to like, even if it's like, oh, there's no way to play this online. There's definitely a way to just do parsec. But you know what I'm more interested in than this game? Because this is great. But there is a thing for Super Mario 64, and that goes online, and it's very easy to set up, and it's very easy to do. Like, dude, it's so easy to do this Mario 64 thing. Because it's like you download the program, and that's pretty much it. You have to have your own copy of Mario 64, but it's all like, who doesn't have one nowadays? And more importantly, it's just like, dude, you download the game, and then afterwards, you either like download the mods and host up, or if you join, like, let's just say I were to make a lobby and you guys joined my lobby, you wouldn't even need to download the mods. It's like you would just have the mods that I'm using already. It's such a quality of life thing. And it's like, I'm kind of shocked that I'm not even doing it. But it's like, it's right there. It's so easy. I just need to ask people. And it's like, I'm sure the convenience factor... I'm sure the convenience factor would be like enough. So like, just be able to get some people on board. Because it's like, sometimes the bigger issue is like, it's like, oh, it's hard to set this stuff up. And it's like, yeah, it is. It would be very difficult to set up, this thing. So it's like, it's very, very like simple to do, very easy. Like, I was testing some stuff out, and while I was testing some stuff, some people joined like my room. Like, I guess I had to host a public lobby, which I didn't even think about. Like, I just like started a game, and it's like people joined my lobby for no reason. I'm like, okay, cool. And I was just testing mods, and while I was testing mods, they jumped in and they were fine. Like, it didn't seem like it bothered them or anything bad was happening. It didn't crash. So it's just like, cool. I think that it was very easy to set up, and I might actually let that slide in the Discord server. You know what? I will put that in the Discord server, in the game recommendations channel. I'm gonna drop that link, and if y'all want to join, we're probably gonna do a session maybe this Saturday. So we will definitely attempt to do a 64 session with multiple people on at once. And we will see how that goes. I can't believe you went the whole race hop. Am I not supposed to? Yeah, I don't know. Like, I'm checking. But it's like, I feel like I'm holding two buttons. And it's like, I'm just going. Yeah, so... I thought this would be one lap and then quit. Yeah, actually, you're right. It's because I wanted to play this this map. Not this map. I wanted to play this track for one of the maps here, but it's all like, it's definitely gonna take way too long, and I'll just save it for the next time that I play this because this game is awesome. So we'll definitely come back to this Mario Kart, but yeah, like, I think there's gonna be more to do. I'm gonna try to set up that 64 thing tonight in my Discord server. I'm gonna send out the program that you have to download. Again, it's just a program that you download. I think you just need your copy of the 64. You might not even need that. And then from there, we just start. So it's very easy to just drop in and drop out. Where's your Discord server? Dude, I keep on forgetting. I think it might be exclamation mark Discord. It might not be. There it is. So yeah, well, I have like 3 minutes worth of ads. Maybe I don't want to play this anymore. Well, I have like 3 minutes worth of ads for anyone that's subscribed. Yeah, go ahead and listen in. So essentially, we are having a they're probably gonna do Mario 64 online soon, and there's like a bunch of different game modes. They have things like an arena. There's a prop hunt, which is like, like, I want to do that prop hunt so badly. That prop hunt is gonna be cool. I just need to gather more. I need to usher in more heroes into the server. I need more guests. So it's just like, there's got to be a way, like, just set up this thing and try to not to get too crazy about it. But like the Mario Kart, I wish it was easier to set up. Like, this is a great game, and I think that just bouncing is very fun. I can't stand this part of the program. But yeah, that's gonna be it for today. Definitely gonna do more stuff on Friday. I think I'm probably gonna talk about the Nintendo stuff that's going on today. They had like a huge, like again, they've passed 150 million Switches sold, and it's like, god damn, you all are only 10 million away from being number one. And it's like, wow, they might actually do it if they can pull it off. Like the last year was a little lackluster, but maybe if we get some good games this year on the Switch, maybe we can win. Metroid Prime 4 ain't doing it, but Pokemon might help. And I think they said that they're not planning on dropping the price, which is like a big mistake in my opinion. Like they definitely want to drop the price as soon as the Switch 2 is out, not before. They just drop it as soon as the Switch 2 is out, and then people will be chomping at the bit to get that Switch 1. Because in this economy, things cannot be affordable, and if you make a underpowered console from many moons ago affordable and have some decent games on it, I think you might have a chance to sell those 10 million consoles that you need to sell, you know, before the Switch dies out. It's again, it really depends on what games they're bringing on this year. If they are really having one more direct for the Nintendo Switch 1, then they better bring some heat to the table, because it's like Pokemon is doing some of the heavy lifting, but Pokemon is simply not the game I think people should be like. Then, you know, like people might buy Switches for them, but it's like, will it be enough? Like Metroid Prime 4, I get the idea, but it's like, I don't think many new people are gonna jump on and be like, I need to buy a Switch 1 for Metroid Prime 4. Like, I don't think that's gonna work. It doesn't happen like that. Instead, that's gonna be like the Switch 2 game, where it's like, if you want to show people how Nintendo makes good visuals and good graphics, you lead them to the Switch 2. You know, that's where that's the big machine. That's the big one. But it's like Pokemon, is definitely that it's like, oh, it's like we're getting the attention of people who might want a new console. Children are always growing into, you know, into Pokemon. So I think that they can definitely take advantage of Pokemon. Kirby might help too. Like, I think if we're looking to like appeal to people who can't afford a new console, they're definitely aiming at kids. So Pokemon is good for kids. I heard that there was a rumored Kirby game that could be good, because it's like it's like Kirby in a mech. So it's like, that's cool, right? Kirby is kind of nice, and then you put him in a big machine, and I think people might like that. So kids like that kind of stuff. Do it. Send Kirby a Planet Robobot onto the Switch. I know that it's not a great 3DS port, but it's kind of a cool idea. And if they don't make it $60, maybe it might be even better. But Nintendo's greed also knows no bounds. So if they make a game that's Kirby for another $60, I imagine they might not be getting too many good sales on that one, because we already have a bunch of Kirby, and you already have a really good Kirby game on the Switch, and a Star Allies, which I think is bad. Oh, dude, he's going fat hopping. I can just jump through the grass. I don't even need to go through the. I don't even need to stay on the path. Yeah, these hops are quick. But it's like, you know, if they put Kirby and they make it $40, and it's like, then you put a new Pokemon game, that's like, and you make the Switch super cheap. Like, dude, kids like Pokemon. It's like, that's true. Like, that's just true. Kids just like Pokemon. Everyone gets exposed to Pokemon nowadays. Make a new Pokemon game, $60 on your Switch 1. Drop the price of a Switch 1 to like $150. Like, just drop that thing. Like, just slash it. Okay. Switch 1, $200. Switch Lite, $100. Put Pokemon on there for $60. Kirby for $40. That is easy to swallow right there. That right there is a money-making machine. Like, a Switch 1 for $200 is a steal. And, you know, a Switch, a Switch with the new Pokemon game, $60 Pokemon game, $100 Switch Lite, $160 to play one of the biggest games coming out in 2025. Nintendo believes their products don't need to drop price. It's true. That's the problem, is that it's true, but we could do so much more if they just drop the price a little. Try to argue when people are still buying 7-year-old consoles at full price. Yeah, it's like, I don't blame them I will not blame them for dropping for not dropping the price. I I'm on board with that. Like, if they don't want to drop the price, totally fine with me. I think that that's the right call. What I don't think is the right call is that they release dog shit games at the $60 price point. Like, again, Donkey Kong just came out, dude, and that game is $60 and not good. It's like we need to like ease up on the price of the games. Like the console you buy it once, you swallow that price tag one time, and that's it. No more. There's nothing more you need to do. Like, you just leave the price tag alone because people enjoy the console, you know? They can still do the price at a good $300 and it's okay. But then it's all like, you do like a new Donkey Kong for $60 and it's like, it's not even new, like it's reused. And it's like the first one was 50 and then the second one was 40. They need to put more QA on their third-party developers of their main IPs. I mean, yeah, but it's all like Nintendo is a big company, but it's like you have to ask yourself, how much are they really doing out here, right? And it's like too many first-party games came out that were bleh. Yeah, absolutely. But even more than bleh, it's like they just feel no way. They just feel uninspired, you know? It's like, okay, Super Mario RPG is a cool remake because that is a game that is not readily available on anything, right? So I think that's a good remake. Paper Mario: The Thousand Year Door not only came out with like, you know, improved visuals and it's like a GameCube release, they made that game look better, they made that game sound better, and they made that game play better. Like, they did everything in their like power to make sure that that game came out nice. And in my opinion, that is a $60 game out of the gate. Like, that is worth the $60. That is a big RPG. That is a title that I feel like people cannot miss out on. Like, Paper Mario: The Thousand Year Door is awesome. That game, top quality, worth $60. Super Mario RPG, on the other hand, not so much. I think you can price that one at like 50 or 40 bucks. 30 would be even awesomer. Their sports games need to like die in price. Like, they need to start making those games $20 yesterday. Those games are pretty like, okay, you have Tennis Aces, which I think is good. You have Golf, which is in my opinion mid, and then you have Strikers Battle League, which is dog shit. Like, that game is beyond terrible. Like, that game is bad. Like, I cannot believe that Strikers was allowed to come out in that condition. There is nothing in that game but like flair. It's like looking at firecrackers, dude. It looks pretty for the first couple of seconds, and then it's just like, yeah, this game is not good. It's like, all right, fine, like I get it, but I don't really like. I think that it's turn off cheats to earn a real trophy. Oh damn, I gotta turn off cheats. All right, well, yeah, that's the end. That's the end of that. So that was cool. I like that. I can't wait to come back to part 3. This game is awesome. This game is phenomenal, actually. This is like pretty good for single player stuff. But yeah, I just think that Nintendo just needs to drop the price on some of their games. Drop the price on the Switch 1 once the Switch 2 comes out. Roll out Pokemon, and then you got a banger. Hopping is cheating. Yeah, it's definitely way easier to hop than it is to drive. But that's okay. Anyways, we will come back on Friday with more stuff. Taking a day off tomorrow. I'm trying to build the schedule here, and the schedule will be Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. But it's like it's different starting times, so I gotta put a schedule around somewhere and then try to adhere to that schedule for the most part. But yeah, Friday is Baldur's Gate 3 night. I have already calculated for that, good sir. I know that Friday I stream 2 hours and then I do Baldur's Gate. There will be Baldur's Gate. Not good Baldur's Gate. We keep on messing up, dude. We keep on like having to restart fights, and it's like we're definitely progressing way slower than we should be, which I think is crazy. But yeah, enough rambling for one night. I'm out of here. Good night, guys. Oh, it's really cool. It's really fun. Yeah, try it for yourself when you get a chance.